I want to start with something that might sting a little, and I want to be really clear about who it's aimed at. It's not aimed at you. If you've done a close protection course, you were probably taught by good people, capable people, operators who'd been there. You learned weapon retention, vehicle drills, formations, how to cover, how to evacuate, how to move a principal from A to B under pressure. All of that is necessary and none of it is wrong. But I want you to notice something. In all those hours, all those drills, all that sweat, how much time did anyone spend teaching you to read the mind of the person you were protecting? Not their schedule, not their route, their mind. Their panic, their ego, their freeze, the way they behave in the worst 90 seconds of their life. For most of you, the honest answer is none. And that's not your fault, that's the system's. Because legacy close protection was built to train your body, and somewhere along the way, it forgot to train your mind. And here's why that gap matters. You can be the fastest, strongest, best drilled operator in the country, and your protectee can still get you both killed. Because the moment it goes loud, the principle is a variable. A human being flooded with adrenaline making decisions you didn't plan for. The one who freezes in the doorway, the one who won't get into the car, the one whose ego won't let them duck, the one who runs the wrong way. None of that is in the physical syllabus. All of it is the actual job. The threat in front of you is only half of the problem. The person behind you is the other half, and nobody trained you for them. So let me show you a piece of what we actually teach. It's a working model for reading a protectee fast in seconds under pressure. And the first rule is this: read the rhythm, not the role. Forget their title, forget how important they are on paper. You're not reading their status, you're reading their nervous system. Because every protectee broadcasts who they are. Constantly, in their breath, their tempo, their eyes, the way they make a decision. Your job is to receive that signal, match it, and lead without friction. We teach 5 types, not boxes, not personality tests, not diagnoses, rhythms. Let me walk you through them. Type 1, the commander. High control, decisive, outcome driven. Clip language, strong eye contact, no tolerance for delay. And under stress, they don't fold, they grip harder, they override you. Get this one wrong and they'll bulldoze your entire plan the second they feel restrained. So you don't flood a commander with options. You don't dominate them either. You speak in outcomes. 2 options, I recommend this one. Clean, crisp, steady enough to carry weight without threatening their control. Type 2, the diplomat, the harmonizer, relational, tone sensitive, reads the whole room. Soft voice, careful words, visibly uncomfortable with hard security around them. And under stress, they stall, they fold to avoid conflict. Bring sharp, tense, pressured energy to a diplomat and you fracture the rapport instantly. Worse, they mirror your tension and amplify it. So you become calm, reassuring. You lead the rhythm gently so the movement feels safe instead of forced. Type 3, the visionary. Creative, charismatic, a fast-moving mind that lives in flow. Rapid topic changes, late arrivals, spontaneous plan changes that blow up your timings. Under stress, they get impulsive, scattered, forgetful. Try to clamp rigid control on a visionary and they'll rebel. And their unpredictable movement rips seams open in your transitions. So you stay flexible. You guide with nudges, not commands. And you build a plan B and a plan C into every single transition because you already know they'll drift. Type 4, the analyst. Logical, detail-focused, emotionally restrained. They want clarity above all. Precise questions, lots of why. Quiet observation, and they're really slow to trust. Under stress, they can stall out completely, analysis paralysis. Bluff an analyst once and you've lost their trust permanently. Improvise without explaining yourself and you'll hit a wall of resistance. So you give them clean reasoning. Two reasons: egress and redundancy, precision over volume, stillness over swagger. And type 5, the sentinel. Vigilant, cautious, anxiety prone, scanning for threats by default before anything's even wrong. Tight body language, constant scanning, always seeking reassurance. And under stress, they can panic, freeze, or grab for control. Dismiss a sentinel's fear even once and the rapport collapses on the spot. Overload them with information and you send the spiral higher. So you become solid ground, predictable, metronome pacing. You narrate only the next step. 30 seconds here, then straight through. I'm on your left. You reduce the noise and you widen their sense of time. Watch what just happened. Same protector, same threat environment, but 5 completely different human beings, each needing a completely different posture, a completely different voice, a completely different lead. And not one of those adjustments has anything to do with how fast you draw or how hard you cover. It's all psychology. It's the stuff the physical syllabus skips. And here's the part that should land hardest. These aren't fixed. A person isn't one type forever. Fatigue changes them, stress changes them, fear changes them. A calm commander at breakfast is a different nervous system by the time it goes loud. Typology gives you the map, but state is the weather. So you're not just reading which type, you're reading which type right now under this much stress in this environment and adjusting faster than they can spiral. That's not protecting harder, that's protecting smarter. The edge isn't in your hands, it's in your ability to read the person and adjust before they even know they've shifted. So let me bring this all the way back to where we started. The companies still running body-only courses aren't run by bad people. The operators coming out of them aren't bad operators. They've just been handed a 40-year-old system that trains half the job and calls it complete. It trains the body and leaves the mind as a blind spot. And the mind, the protectee's psychology, is where the job is actually won or lost. That blind spot is exactly the gap we exist to close. Reading the human terrain, managing state, matching rhythm, knowing when to be seen and knowing when to disappear. That's the whole approach. That's what we build. That's Novert Group. So here's my question for you. Are you protecting a body or are you protecting a human being? Because the operators who only do the first one don't even know what they're missing. We do. Everywhere, nowhere, always.